Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about Alfred the Great, King of Essex. England is a Christian nation and many of the institutions and customs within its history are derived from the faith. In the 19th century, Christianity was severely challenged by another wave of heathen invaders known as Vikings. Yet England was saved by the leadership of Alfred, King of Essex. Alfred was born at Vantage. He was the youngest of four sons of Ethelful, King of Essex, one of the four main kingdoms of England. His parents were of Christian faith and they gave their son a religious training. As Alfred grew older, he took his religion more seriously so that his life and role as king were influenced by his faith. As the favorite son, Alfred was kept at court for his education. He was taught many of the hymns right by Malmesbury, but did not learn to read until he was 12 or 13 years old. When he did, it opened a new world for Alfred and he developed an appetite for the book. He began to learn the daily service of the church and some of psalms and a number of praise. After the death of his father, 858, further tragedy struck the family and Alfred's three brothers died, possibly from some congenital complaint. At the age of 22, Alfred inherited the throne of the Kingdom of Essex, coming to power at the darkest hour in his nation's history. Alfred became king in 871 as the Vikings were mounting an offense against Wessex, and in his first year he fought 9 battles against the enemy. In 878, after spending the winter at his camp, he regrouped his force and engaged the Vikings in battle at Edington. He gave half of his income to God and used it into 4 parts: for the poor, for his monastery, his school, and lastly for neighboring monasteries. Following his father's example, he made generous gifts to Rome and each year sent an embassy to the Pope with the offering for the church and the English college. Essentially a practical man, Alfred used his ingenuity to aid his devotion to God. He is credited with the invention of the candle, which he used to measure time. He also introduced the doors made of white ox on plain to sin that they were like glass. The laws he established were not his own, for he had collected together the one he thought from the most just from the kingdom of Essex. Needless to say, Alfred valued education highly. His youngest son, Edward, was sent to one of the schools the king had by that time established. He was taught to write and read both Latin and Saxon books. Alfred hoped that this pattern of education would be available for all freeborn children, but it was not to be. The respect for Alfred grew during his reign, and his position as a leading king was firmly established. In 884, he recaptured London, which following the Roman occupation had fallen into disrepair. He rebuilt the wall and repeopled it, making it a strong defensive point along the Thames. This action proved of historical importance, preparing London to become the future capital of the country. It is not surprising that Alfred was accorded the title of Great. He had lots of achievement, considering not only the stemmed the tide of barbarism but laid down the foundation of Christian